Okay, hello Jana and Kate. Again, this is Dave from WebGarden. And today we're just going to be talking about the links database that we've created. In the menu, it's actually located under resources. Right here, it's just called links. And when you follow that page, you can see that I've uploaded one link so far. It's to Plato. And this is the format that I've chosen preliminarily. If you guys would like to explore some other formatting, that would be fine. Just let me know. So just so you know, when you go ahead and click on this little toggle here, it actually gives you the description of the organization, and then that can also be minimized. There's also a link down here to the Plato website, and then both the title and the logo both link outward bound to the Plato website. And you can see here that it opens up in a new tab when you go ahead and click. So we're not going to be losing traffic to any of the links that we go ahead and post here in the links database. So as with all videos, I do recommend that you have the old website open to the links page, which is right here in the menu, and as well as having the new website open. So again, just like with articles and books, the first thing we're going to do is hover over New and go to New Link. You can see I'm opening that up in a new tab. And again, this should be really familiar to you guys now at this point. So I'm going to go over here to the old website and grab the next link here in the list. So that happens to be Questions, the Philosophy Journal for Young People. Put that in as the title. I'm going to actually go here and open up the website itself. I'm also going to copy over. You can see the new website or the other website opened up right over here. I'm also going to copy the description here and paste that here in the description area. That is a required part of every single listing here. And then I'm also going to take the external URL, copy that, paste that in here, and then we're going to have to at some point take the logo here and download that and input it as the featured image for the new link. So I guess there's a couple different ways to do that. This looks like it's probably just one large photo. It's really not going to work very well for the layout I chose. If we go back to the layout, really would work much better if it were not quite so wide. So what I'm going to do actually is come back here. Let's take a look at their actual Facebook page. Sometimes you can get a really good logo from Facebook. So this isn't fantastic, but it's also not terrible. Another idea that I'm having here is we could maybe just take a screenshot of this queue and use that. So let's actually go with that option. I think that will be the fastest and the easiest. Again, I don't anticipate that you guys run into this problem too much, but in case you do, there's a variety of different ways to solve the logo issue and make it look relatively uniform on our website. So I'm going to come back here to the Add New Link tab. And you can see that the last step here is simply to click on the featured image, go to Upload Files, select a new file. I believe I just downloaded that to the desktop. There's that queue. Open it up. Click on Set Featured Image. You'll see it appear here. Looks like we have everything filled in, so of course the last thing to do is to hit the Publish button. And then we'll take a look at the links database and see what's happened. So now that it's reloaded, you can see that it actually appears on the previous, or it appears before Plato here in this particular lineup. And the way that I have this organized is that it's going to display the most recently posted link first in this top left position. So if you guys do want to manipulate that, again, it's going to be remarkably similar to the way that articles are. But let's say, for whatever reason, we wanted to have Plato as the first link in there always. What you could do is you could simply change the year here to 2015, click this update button, and do that with every other link. And what's going to happen is you will end up with a database that has Plato as the first link there, and everything else would be behind or following Plato based on their dates in 2015, if that makes sense. So if we posted another article and set the date on it to September 21st, 2015, it would actually appear here in the list between these two listings because it would actually be coming in later than this question's philosophy journal. So that is, I believe, it for this little tutorial. Of course, as with any other WordPress custom post type, you can always go back to the link database, the press articles, or the P4C library at large, click on any of those listings, and edit any of the details to update them on this main links page on the new website. Okay, that is all for this little video. Thank you both so much, and let me know if you have any questions.